Previously on Pious Travels.
I'm going on holiday for my 40th birthday in Orlando, Florida. So I'm staying at the Coco Key Hotel and Water Park on International Drive. I'm all checked in now. Just gonna get into my room. Actually quite a nice room, to be honest with you. I will do a full tour of the hotel and the room. The red one I will talk about in another video when I do the resort tour. Now then, welcome to Pious Travels in Orlando, Florida. I will just start off now with a bit of a room tour. So from the front door, it's a decent sized room, and like I said when I got here on travel day, it's a decent sized bed. Alright, it hasn't been big. I'll keep it. I haven't been in this morning yet. Big TV, and the unit that it's sat on, got a fridge and some drawers to put your clothes in or whatever you fancy. The desk area. See, I've just got my iPad up and working on a little bit of the footage from the last few days. The thing with some lamps in the US is they actually have plug sockets in the bottom of them, which you never get that back home, but the electrical regulations are different in the US than what they are in the UK. So, a little coffee maker and all the bits and pieces for making coffee and some tea, sugar. There's also cups as well. So microwave, an ice bucket. Now this is the thing with American hotels, they have ice machines on, I like to say every floor, but a lot of the floors they have ice machines. So from my room, it's towards come out the room and turn right to go to the end of the hall to get to the ice machine. So just to the right hand side of the door, there's a wardrobe. So you've got some hanging space there, some extra bedding, ironing board, hanging rail for your clothes, safe, and into the bathroom. So another big vanity sink and mirror, and shower over a bath. The thing is with showers over baths in America is that knob, it actually pulls up to divert water from the tap to the shower head, and it's just a curtain over the front of the bath. Now some hotels, I think it's mainly Disney hotels, there'll be something screwed to the wall there with a little knob coming out and a hook on the opposite side. And that's actually a drying line, so you can dry your swimwear. But we don't have that at this hotel. But I think I'll try and go down and take you on a bit of a resort tour. So I'm going out to the resort now from my room, which is 6227. Most of the buildings are motel style, but building 6 has 5 floors.
The corridor's a little on the dark side, but at night you still get a crack of light under your door. But it's clean and tidy with some artwork on the walls. The hotel's had some extensive renovations over the last few years. I've just got to the centre point of the floor where the lift is, and the ice machine for floor 2 is at the far end from my room. Just outside building 6 is the fitness centre, entrance to the water park, Starbucks, a gift shop, and this seating area with big TV. I'm just walking towards the front of the hotel, following the sign to the lobby. Down the side of building 3 is this pathway that leads to one side of the car park, wraps around the back of the hotel, but also the area with these benches is the Universal Shuttle pickup area. Going back towards building 6, not only is the water park entrance, but also the 2 restaurants, Tiki Bar and the video arcade. Continuing on to the lobby, most of the buildings at Coco Key, as I've said, are motel style, which is a 2-storey building with the room doors opening out onto external walkways. Just over on the right is the main pool. There's some lounges around the pool and a hot tub in the corner. Coming around the other side of the pool, there's a fire pit with some more seating areas. And now this is the back side of the lobby. Just to the left as you walk in is
Morning.
Is the Universal Vacation Planning Desk, where you can arrange the shuttle pickup to Universal. You'd need to make that reservation 24 hours in advance though. And just over on the left is the check-in desks at Coco Key. No, in front of me. Right, I'm outside at the front, and these parking spaces next to the disabled bay are for guests that are checking in. And this is what Coco Key looks like as you come along International Drive. Access to the main car park is just through those barriers, which you need your room key to open. So I'm going into the back end of the resort now, where the water park and restaurants are. You can see it's all very water parky, aquarium themed. Just up those stairs there are some more hotel rooms, because like I said, a lot of the extra rooms for the buildings 7, 8 and 9 are at this back end of the hotel. So turning left you get to see where the 2 restaurants are. The first one is the Trade Winds restaurant, which is a buffet breakfast. Trade Winds is the breakfast buffet on site at Coco Key. There is a discount you receive as a hotel guest, but like most hotels in the US, breakfast is at an extra charge, and then the side of that is the Callaloo grill, where you can get meals for the majority of the day. I think it closes at like 11 o'clock at night. So you've got burgers, pizzas, chicken, all sorts of different stuff there. Then just here is the tiki bar, and part of the water park just beyond is actually covered to keep off that Floridian sun. So there's some slides there and water sprays, and then out further into the back end of the resort there is an uncovered water park. And then here is the video arcade. So various different arcade machines in there. There's also these vending machines for your pharmacy essentials, and these lockers just down from the restaurants and bar. Instead of turning left, you turn right, you come to the guest laundry room. Again, it's access controlled by your room key. So you can buy small boxes of detergent and things from the vending machine on the wall, and it's a buy time situation for the washers on the left and the dryers on the right.
So I said I'd explain what the red wristband's for. One of the things it's for is to identify when you go into the water park that you've paid to be there. You have to wear it at all time when you're on property, and even in the main pool you have to be wearing your wristband. But also there's a chip in the wristband as well that acts as a room key. You can just use the card that you're given as well, which will operate the barrier for the car park. But if you've been down at the pool or in the water park, you might not take all your things with you, so you might leave your wallet and things like that in your room and you're safe. So that's just another way to get back into your room. Like I say, there's a little chip in there that works on the reader on your room door, and on building 6 where I'm staying, it also lets you into the building as well. Now building 6 is locked, similar to all the hotel room doors. It has a magnetic lock, so you use your wristband or your room card key to unlock the main door to the building, and also the fitness centre, the gym downstairs as well, which is close to building 6. Yeah, I mean, this is the second one that I've had because it stopped working yesterday, but I just went down to the front desk, the reception, and said, look, yeah, it's stopped working. It'd been working fine all the time I'd been here, but it just stopped working. And the guy at the front desk tried reading it, it didn't work, so he cut it off and reprogrammed another one. And so I said, oh, I'll try it just before permanently attaching it to my wrist. It got me into the building, got me into my room, perfectly fine. And then I saw him later on and said, yeah, it's working fine. He says, oh yeah, if it stops working again, just come down and see somebody and we'll sort it out. It did say that sometimes going through metal detectors, all the data that's on the chip, it could end up wiping it off. But like I say, I just went down and they got it sorted straight away, no problem. So yeah, that's what the wristband's for. There was a family that arrived yesterday just across the other side from me, and they tried using the wristband that the daughter had, but that one wouldn't work. Now I don't know whether that one is just a wristband and there's no chip in the band, because it was a different colour. It was a yellow one rather than a red one. I don't know whether they have different colours, just one's for the water park, one's for regular hotel guests, or whether it's a kid's one. I don't know. But yeah, like I say, mine worked fine. for a week, and then it stopped working. But you know, just went down, talked to them, said it stopped working, and they got it sorted. So there has been quite a few negative reviews on TripAdvisor about the hotel. As far as I can see, some of them things haven't been apparent to me. Rooms have been clean. Housekeeping's come in every day to change towels, make the bed, and every 4th day they do a full cleaning of the room. So that every day there's what they call a light cleaning, so they change towels and make the bed and empty your rubbish out of your bin. And then every 4th day they do a full clean. Some of the things that I don't know whether people think that they want I don't know what people expect from hotels. As far as I'm concerned, as long as the room's clean, fresh towels every so often, and the bed's not in a unserviceable condition, then it's fine. Like I say, I've been talking to some of the other guests, and some of the places they stayed, they said it's alright. They've been really disappointed with it. It's been a bit of a dump in some hotels around International Drive, but here said I can't understand what the complaint is about for the negative reviews, because from their experience, and the same for me as well. It's been clean, tidy. The housekeeping staff regularly clean up. I was on my way back from Islands today. The housekeeping staff were cleaning the floor at the front of the lift on the ground floor, mopping the floor. You know, so I can't fault them at this stage. You know, it's been a pleasant experience so far staying at Coco Key. The only thing that may bother some people that I've experienced is it is a family hotel, so there are kids later on at night when they've come back from the parks and they're in the pool. They can be a bit noisy because, well, it's kids, you know. Yeah, I just accept that. You're like, well, yeah, they're on holiday as well. They want to have a good time. So far, I would stay again. It's not put me off. So, like I say, it's been a different experience staying in a hotel, because my 2 previous visits have been in villas, and they were both quite far away from the main tourist areas, down in Davenport, which, if you look in the travel brochures, they say it's 40 minutes to Universal. It's probably a little bit outdated, is that now, because the I4, Interstate 4, they're going through a lot of so-called improvements. There's a lot of work on there. It can take an hour. I've heard from the locals that are on YouTube. The I4 can be a bit of a pain, but no, like I say, staying here, it's not put me off going into a hotel. I would stay again unless something over the next few days really turns me off to it, but so far I can't complain.
That's going to do it for the tour, so thanks for watching. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing and dinging that notification bell so that you're notified when new videos are uploaded. And until next time, I'll see you in a bit.